DC's Legends of Tomorrow follows this mixed bag of heroes and anti-heroes through space and time as they work to save the world and replace anachronisms throughout time. Throughout the team's adventures, I'm sure you've spotted a few winks and nudges, from comic references to pokes at the actors' own careers. I'm Chris Carr. Here are my top 7 Easter eggs in Legends of Tomorrow. Number 7. Sure, the Amaya "You're Our Only Hope" line is obvious. It thankfully is said almost as a throwaway since 1940s hero Amaya has never seen Star Wars.
The future of the entire world is at stake, and you're our only hope.
You can definitely see how it makes an impression on young Lucas. But what makes this significant Star Wars line being said by her even cooler? Amaya turns up in Star Wars! That's right, Maisie Richardson Sellers is in The Force Awakens. It ended up being a blink and you'll miss it part, but the actress originally had a meteor role before the final cut of the film. Good thing we'll learn all about her at some point thanks to how detailed that extended universe can be. Number 6. THX 1138 is a very common Easter egg in Lucas-related projects. You see it all throughout Star Wars. Chewie is the prisoner of Cell Block 1138, prop droids send coordinates to 10 and 11 to Station 3-8, and even Leia has the number on her bounty hunter helmet. And most notable, it's used for his audio company, THX. In Legends, Eagle Eyes can spot it on George's license plate. Number 5. Admittedly, I despised Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. It's something my friends and I fight about constantly. They think it was fun, while I think it was idiotic. But hey, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, except on the internet, where you all feel your truth is so very true. Ugh. Anywho, even a hater like me got a kick out of spotting that crystal skull on Nate's desk in the Lucas episode. These guys know some funky folks, so a crystallized alien skull is probably totally normal decor to the Wave Rider crew. Number 4. Now, I don't think we're going to see some early version of Robin in the show, despite Bruce Wayne and the Bat references throughout the Arrow universe. That being said, comic fans would be hard-pressed to miss that signature red, yellow, and green costume when the crew visited the circus. In the background, you can see acrobats rehearsing in that familiar costume. A nod to the Flying Graysons? I think so. Number 3. In the episode Shogun, Nate gets the hots for a young woman he wishes to help. Turns out, this katana-wielding babe is pretty capable of taking care of herself, and isn't your typical damsel in distress. Our gal is from the Yamashiro family. Recognize that name? Oh, come on, Arrowverse fans, I know you do! Her descendant is Tatsu Yamashiro, aka Katana. She and her husband were heavily involved in Season 3 of Arrow. And that sword she's using, and which I'll assume her descendant now possesses, that's the Soul Taker. In comics and in the abysmal Suicide Squad movie, the Soul Taker is a sword that can absorb the soul energy of the lives it takes. Number 2. Alright, this one is all about the actor. In the episode, the team is debating where to go next.
I hear the Titanic had amazing food.
Absolutely not. I refuse to set foot on the Titanic. Whoever built that ship ought to be shot.
If you'll recall, Victor Garber played the dude who built the Titanic in the blockbuster Titanic. Well, be kind to yourself, man. Who could have foreseen a ship branded as unsinkable sinking? This episode is made even better with the appearance of fellow Titanic alum Billy Zane. And also, hold up, are those freaking Dragon Balls? I'm calling it, those are Dragon Balls. This episode is Easter Egg City. And finally, number 1. I'm usually pretty captivated when Captain Cold is on the scene. Wentworth's frosty take on this character is amazing, but even his incredible performance couldn't keep me from noticing a blue and yellow suit in the background. Booster Gold! That has to be a Booster Gold suit. In the comics, Rip and Booster Gold often work together. Unbeknownst to them, since time travel is trippy as hell, Booster is Rip's dad. What? Now, that show is pretty well set up to accommodate the DC Universe's most powerful and doofiest character. They've stayed pretty true to Rip's orphany origins, and it could be interesting to see him have to deal with a father figure, especially one that's his age. Hanging out with your kid who you don't know is your kid because of time travel? Sounds like something Arthur Darvill is kind of familiar with. Now, I shared my favorites, but there's just a few of the Easter eggs that have been spotted in the show, so let me know which ones caught your eye in the comments below. And hey, while you're there, go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm Chris Carr. See you, Space Cowboy.